this, right?
Yes. How come is a candidate can better than Morgan? Who is she, everyone? What is her political view?
Oh my God, Joyce is my queen. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's well organized, she's... Oh my God, there are just too many things to say about her. How about just inviting her to give her campaign speech?
Okay, I want to hear what she said.
Okay, welcome Joyce.
Thank you, Peony, for introducing me. Although it's like a little flattery. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Joyce, and I'm the candidate of the president of NTUTM next semester. First, I would like to thank you all for coming here tonight to listen to my campaign speech and also decide the future of our club. My campaign speech will be divided into 3 parts. In the first part, I will tell you something about me and the story between me and NTUTM. And the next, I will tell you why I want to become the president. And as the final part, I would like to share with you that what I would do for this club when I become the president. So how the story goes. This is my 3rd semester being in Toastmaster, which means that I've already been here for one and a half years. The reason I came to here is different from most of the people. I've heard from many people saying that. For many times, I heard people say that they come to Toastmasters because they want to improve their English, they want to practice their public speaking skill, or they want to get over the stage fright. But for me, none of those are the reasons I came here. So why did I came here? I came here because my mother told me to come here. I know this sounds a little bit silly or strange, but this is how I got to know this place, and then I became the member here. In the first semester, I was not a very active member in Toastmaster. I didn't deliver any speech, but I didn't deliver any speech. But I came to this meeting every week, and always arrived at the meeting on time. Sometimes even more early than the officers. And I also tried to take some easy positions like the street helpers. But at that time, I've never thought that I could become officers one day. So when our past president Lina came to me and asked me if I could be the SAA, I was really surprised at that time. But I was also very happy that that Lina asked me to be an officer, and I want to thank her for giving me this chance. As the time I served as the SAA, I got to know more and more people in Toastmasters, and they become my precious friends. All of them become my precious friends now. I know more and more about this club, and not long after I joined this club, I made a decision that I want to stay here as long as possible. At least during the time I studied in NTU. As for the reason why, I will mention it later in my speech. In this semester, I take another job on the officers team, which is totally different from the SAA, the education vice president. When Amy came to me to ask me if I can be her EVP, I was not sure about if I can take this such an important job. But on the other hand, I was really happy that Amy came to me and asked me to become the EVP, because I know that it meant that she trusts my ability. So I made up my mind to try my best to become a great EVP, just like how Kathy and Julian did before. And looking back at what I have done so far, I feel very proud of myself because I realized how much I can do for this club. From the demo meetings, regular meetings, workshops, to the junior club, freshman club, and the joint meetings with NCCU. Those were all planned by EVT teams. I would like to also thank you for my deputies. In those days, they helped me a lot, and without their help, I wouldn't have done so much and so well. Time flies. We are at the end, about to the end of the semester. And every semester, until Toastmaster, have to face the same question. Who is going to lead us in the future? In this semester, many of our senior members left, but also many newcomers come to join us. Thank you for thank Amy for her great devotion to our club, that she succeeded from our respectable seniors and gave us a great new start this semester. I know that no matter who is going to be the president next semester, he or she definitely have to help and make NTU Toastmaster keep on going and growing stronger. When I knew that Amy was decided to ask me to be the president next semester, I actually hesitated in the first place. For I know the president is a very important role in the club. And I also consider myself as a great helper, but I'm not sure if I can be a great leader too. After talking for a very long time with Amy and thinking by myself for a while, I found that I really want to do more for this club. I love this place because I know that this place is a very special place. People here came from different places. Even though they don't know each other, they came here to share and listen to each other's life and experience. And here so I have seen many changes on those people. So I know this place is very important for those people. So I want to be the president so that I can help NTU Toastmaster grow and last forever. So that not only the newcomers can come to join us, but when the old members come back, they found that their old friends and home are still here. So this is why I'm here. For those I love and care so much, this is the reason I'm standing here. And also, I want to thank you for those people who support me. You gave me confidence to stand up on the stage today. And about what I will do for NTU Toastmaster next semester, I believe that this is the most important point you are curious about. So the first thing I want to do is to make the meeting more punctual. Yes. I know that this problem, I know that our president has before, they have been dealing with this problem for a long time. But I think next semester we can do it more better. And how am I going to do this? I would like to ask the officers arrive at least 30 minutes before the meetings. By doing so, not only the SAA but all the officers. By doing so, we can have more people to help the SAA to arrange the meeting room. And by the time the meeting starts, all the people will get prepared. And the next thing is about sometimes I notice that the GLAs will forget the meeting time, the starting time of the meeting. So I will ask the EVPs to make sure that our Gs and LAs know the starting time of our meetings. and try to help them to get to the meeting on time. And then that's it's a new idea. And this I would like to thank Alicia for coming up with this idea. This is actually her idea. I want to carry out the plan called the dinner gathering plan. It is like a second gathering, but before the meeting. Before a meeting, I would like to ask the NVT teams to invite the members come to here and have dinners together. By doing so, we can not only improve the relationship between the members and officers, and also that we can make our members be able to arrive at meetings on time. Because I know that some of the members, they tend to be late for meetings. But if they can come to here and have the dinner with us together, we can have a warm dinner together, then we can be more likely to start the meeting on time. And next, what I want to do is to improve officers' efficiency and activity. I would like to adjust a little bit of our officer training. For example, I want to prepare a session to teach our officers how to deal with the unexpected problems that happen during the whole meeting. And also, I want to ask every officer to go to at least one outdoor Toastmaster club during the winter vacation, so that they will know how the other Toastmaster clubs work and learn from it. And the third one is to promote NTU Toastmaster. Besides the propagandas we already have, such as the posters, the flyers, or the advertisements on DBS, I would like to add something new, such as promoting in front of shelf. I've seen many clubs, they do their promoting in front of shelf. I think it would be a very efficient way to let people know our club. And we do this, it's not only to attract new members, but just like I said, we have to let more and more people to know about this club, so that one day, if they want to come, they can come. And the fourth one is to make NTU Toastmasters everybody's home. To achieve this goal, we can do many activities, such as we have today, like parties or second gatherings, or many like outings. And also, I think the mentor-mentee system is also very important. I've seen some great examples this semester, such as Amy and April. They established a great relationship with their mentees, and I think it's very good. So I would like to that the mentors not only teach their mentees, but also become the good friends of them, so that they will be willing to come, and they will know that there will always be people here waiting for them, and here is a workplace just like their own home. So above of this is some of my big plans of that after I become the president. And I know that this Toastmaster Club is a very unique place. You can hardly find another place like NTU Toastmaster where people come and they can share anything they want. They share their lives, their experience with each other, and you will know there will always be people listening to you. So I know I know NTU Toastmaster has the power to influence and change a person. I've seen many examples, such as Julian, Amy, and many other people. So I want to keep this place and keep it. Amy has already opened a new future for this club. And what I want to do is to help this place to keep growing and getting better. So that I know that being a president and achieve these goals may not be an easy work, but with your support, I believe that we can fulfill these dreams together and make NTUTM, a place that lasts forever. Toast my therapy.